viewers, social media platform viewers, toy freaks and geeks, toy addicts and fanatics, comic book fanboy and fangirl alike. Everybody gather around. Card freaks, toy freaks, comic freaks. Here we go. It's a live unboxing. This time it's another Hot Toys unboxing. We're gonna see how long we're gonna go with this. And it's Sunday night. There's a game on right now. Jets got smoked. Giants got smoked. And let's just say it wasn't a good day for New York football sports. However, it still was a lot of action around the league. And we did a card opening of that super box before from Zap Comics. We didn't get to go back yet and pick up another one and another little bonus, but we're going to do this live unboxing. So we're going to start off with, for instance, right here. It's in the shipper box still. I can already see MSM2 PPBS. That's confusing though. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna act like I do. Before I do though, I'd like to thank Zap Comics. Of course, they gave me a call, showed me a picture of the other figure they had opened for display, the box, and I was like, yeah, definitely. So I'm not even gonna take a guess at this. MSM2. Huh. Nope. No idea. So I got my trusty X-Acto knife here. I'm just gonna slice open that tape on the top. And and it says BS. So something suit BS. I don't know. We'll see. Anyhow, thanks for tuning in if you're watching live. If you're watching on the rewind, thanks for tuning in. Okay. I took the top flap off and I see the title on top. So this is from the this is from the video game side of the Spider-Man video games and genres. So I'm gonna cut open this piece of plastic that usually holds everything. This little piece of tape here, and one more piece there. It's always wrapped in plastic when you take it out of the shipper box. And here you have it, Spider-Man 2. 1/6 scale. Peter Parker black suit, BS black suit. PP was Peter Parker. Spider-Man 2, you got the Hot Toys logo, video game masterpieces, VGM. That was the other abbreviation there. MSM2, that would be Marvel Spider-Man 2. And as you can see there, this figure in particular, of course, I got it because it was the black suit. And when they texted me the picture, I was like, yeah, of course. So it has a sleeve. It opens up. Yeah. This is pretty dope. All right, so you see Spider-Man here. A bunch of accessories, being that he has the black suit, like almost tendrils type of deal. You also, I believe I can see on here, you have these set up as if Superior Spider-Man with the extra, uh, let's say the extra arms in the Dr. Octopus style. Uh, so he has those that you can attach as well. So let's open this up to start off. There's a piece of tape right here up top. Boom. Done. Alright, now this flap should just open up. And then we can slide this bad boy out of here. I don't remember what this was actually This figure in particular was definitely sometime around summer 2024 when it came through to Zap Comics. Alright, so it has a lot of plastic. Of course, you have the layers. As you can see here, there's the top layer, it has the tray, which then comes down and you can see even more goodies, more accessories, different hands, and extra pieces for in between the joints. Uh, a lot of extra pieces. Okay, and then there's this layer under it, which has the base, and as you can see, the extra arms that would go attached to his back, which means a lot more space when I'm displaying it. So I'm not really sure I'm going to be doing this. Oh man, there's a lot of extra stuff here. Okay, and then there's the instructions that were on the bottom right here. See that? Taped up and bagged up. So that way it has important information, but usually it's basic stuff once you've opened so many like Hot Toys. So like usual, before we go crazy, you can see the packaging. They always do a good job, at least decent job. I like having that display window, but this pretty much illustrates the figure well enough that you don't need to take it off completely. So, and the packaging is always like very detailed, a little extra level compared to other types of products, and at least in the manner of their packaging. Okay, so let's open this bad boy up. All right, I got the plastic levels here. I'm gonna need the base for sure. You know how I am. I don't usually display it with the accessories or everything is meant to be. I display based on space, space that is, present, the space I'm working with, and the size of the character, the figure itself. And then I consider the other aspects of, well, should I use this or not? As far as accessories that end up taking more space, like this. Like, just look at it. Look at these arms. I mean, and they have the Venom symbiote, like, all over it. So cool. Great details. Great paint job. Nice different textures from here to the joints. And they definitely have a little range of movement for display. However, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I got everything I need from the basics to get started here. Alright, you got the pole like usual. This screws on. And this is the base part that snaps into the back there. This is the part that goes around the back, the lower back, and the waist. And, of course, the logo. And as you can see here, awesome imagery. Very nice. Plate on the bottom says black suit. And pretty generic, but awesome that it doesn't, go overboard with taking up space. It does have the plastic around it right here, which is usually pretty easy to take off. There you go. Boom. Done. Okay, so I'm going to put the plastic back on for this. I wish I had enough space to display these things properly. I mean, it would be insane. I would... Uh-oh, I'm having an issue here. Maybe I put this back the wrong way. Oh no. Well, this is what happens when you're doing something live. the unexpected, like usual. Uh, that's okay though. We can just put that a little later. We're gonna do the figure. Okay, now the figure himself, he's just, he has cushioning, he has plastic, his head is wrapped in plastic, he has plastic around his arms and his feet. So we'll set him down right here. He has a very interesting paint job choice, which they were trying to make sure that he had that black kind of weird liquidy texture looking. So, okay, this has a little bend to it. Now as far as this goes, just screw this top off, right? It just comes off. Alright. There it goes, right here. Boom. Okay. This should just slide. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then we can adjust accordingly. Alright. So we got the base set up. Now we're going to take the plastic off, like I was saying. Really good job on the paint job for what they were going for. Now, mind you, this is the video game version. So, we might need a knife on this. I'll pull this back up. And then we can slice a little bit, which will then give us the mobility to open this without damaging it. Boom, that's one. That's two. Also, the static cling is now coming into play a little bit. Now let's go for the ankles here. Boom, that's one. And then there's a little bit of cushioning right. Oh, no. Okay, good, I missed. And there's a little bit of cushioning right under his armpits. Yeah, right there. A little bit of styrofoam cushioning. We'll just get that off our fingers there. And we didn't really care about the accessories. We do, but we have to maintain our rule. If space opens up in the future, it will be considered. Alright. So, as you can see, and the sculpt, as far as the sculpt, it has a, kind of like a suit feel under it, like kind of weird. You can see abs and very mechanical looking, and then very like a circulatory system, like veiny right here, like anatomy, like the way it would be in an anatomy course, and then back to like it's only certain spots where it's like circulatory system looking. Very shiny, has that Web of Spider-Man classic comic book line look. But this is again from Spider-Man 2, the video game. I guess that would be a big difference there. Classic Venom look. Very cool. I'm not going to bother measuring it height-wise. This is standard size. I do like it a lot. This is, as far as the head sculpt goes, little surprised that they didn't bother going a little more defined on the eyes. As far as the paint job, it's kind of blurry right there. Very, like, airbrush feeling. Just kind of cloudy still looking. I guess that's because they felt like maybe it would still morph when, I don't know, but very cool. So I'll give it a 9, uh, 8.5, 9, 9 top score. Um, Very cool though. That's the first one, right? Thank you to Zap Comics again. First, we're gonna make sure we put this away before we start opening everything up. There's all types of accessories. There's the hands. There's the extra pieces. Then there's all the extra stuff like liquid goo and webbing and all types of other stuff. So let's just hope this plastic slips back onto the rest with ease. I don't. Okay, here we go. I figured out the other part with the extra arms why it wasn't fitting, which is great. So I'm going to put him back in the box. That's the first figure there. I usually do at least 3 on these exchanges. It looks like that'll probably be the case again. I'll get through 3 of them. But first, we like to make sure we put it back so as not to mix anything up. And then make sure everything's together before it goes to the storage unit. Alright, cool. That can stay over here. Alright, so let's say goodbye to Spider-Man 2 Black Suit. Alright. And the next figure we got coming up here is this one right here. Another shipper box. Thanks to Zap Comics, of course. The Mandalorian Season 2. MG. I forgot. Like, I really don't remember who this would be. This came through probably, I would say, either late 2023, beginning of 2024. Maybe just slightly longer. So I still don't know which one this is. I haven't taken that flap off yet. Taking the flap off didn't reveal what it was either, because it just says Star Wars on top. Oh, this one's a banger. Yeah, this one definitely. I was like, yeah, sign me up. Give me that one, please. All right, let's take the tape off here. Definitely gonna enjoy opening this one up. This one will get a good head sculpt type of scenario where we'll have to really take a look. Getting this tape off is pretty much mandatory at this point. Save it somewhat. It is going to go back in the bag. So, here we have Moff Gideon from The Mandalorian. That would be Season 2 that they made this figure from. And as you can tell, image on the front. This strip is part of the packaging. This whole top level comes up. We'll take a look real quick here. Show you the little bit of a round picture of the figure. In action, another picture of the figure, very plain on the side without that strip. Disney logo. Moff Gideon there. Hot Toys logo on the front as always. All those logos for warnings and whatnot. This is part of the television masterpiece series. Very plain packaging on this one, but it does the point. It does what it's supposed to do. You see the figure, you know what you're getting. Now this one opens this way. The top slides off. See that? Alright. And then when you take that level off, you have an image of Moff Gideon with the dark saber. That's an accessory that probably should be displayed, especially with him. This part slides off, right? Comes up, and then you get to your next level here, which would be the figure. Dark saber in motion or like action effect. Just the hilt alone. Some I don't know what those two are. Oh, hands. Sorry, those are extra hands. He has the armor and the head sculpt there, and he has a gun right over here, some kind of blaster. So then this whole thing just comes out of the bottom part, which then now you have your levels again. Plastic as always. This one's pretty basic though. It has a cape coming through to the back, right? You see that there, wrapped in plastic to protect it. It's actual fabric. Yeah, there's something there that says, please read instruction sheet first and follow all construction details during the assemble process. All right, we're not going to do that. And here goes the instructions right here, like usual. Just under the surface always. Ooh, all right. That dark saber just wanted to come out. That's the force. Okay, so as you can see here, I don't want to tip it too much, but you got the figure, and this is pretty dope. Let's just say, yeah, the dark saber is gonna come out for this one. Oh man, but then I gotta change the hands. Do I do it or no? I don't know. What should I do, guys? Should I do it? That would go right there. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll do it in this case. In this case, we are gonna do it. Gonna use this. We'll put him on the side right here. The figure comes out, so we just made a decision. So the figure is right here. His head's wrapped in plastic. There we go. Came out very nicely, very smooth. All right, the base is right here under. He has that rectangular block type of base. We'll go over that in a second. Oh, nice. He has a hook type of back structure there. That goes under the crotch area. Okay. Alright, so there we have the basics covered. Let's make sure we got everything lined up here. Alright, so got this plastic. So that's for the crotch area, the hook. That's going to stabilize him. We've got this plastic over here. That'll come off pretty easily, as you can see. There's a metallic, like being on a ship type of look. Great paint job. And silver plate. Moff Gideon on it. I'll take that plastic off there. Cool. Dunzo. Put that plastic away. Now the base, very easy to put together. As you can see there too, there's that plate, like I said. The base goes right in there. Just do it firm. It's plastic. Just a little bit of force and then boom, in. Done. Nice. Alright. Now he has the armor on, which is really cool. Great paint job. And then shiny here, and then kind of more durable looking right here. Shiny on this side, a little more durable looking. Very, very sleek. The fabric on the outfit, the leather on the belt. Let's see here how the gloves looking. Alright, we are going to be switching that hand there. Alright, those came off very easily. He has a little strap there for the gun, a little holster. He has some kind of, okay, cool. Well, going to be taking that off anyway. He has the plastic around the boots, and of course the plastic around the head sculpt. Now, let's just say for sure, this guy is an amazing actor. Like, oh my god, look at that! Look at that head sculpt. Like, they captured the essence. Like, to be in Breaking Bad, and then the main badass villain in Mandalorian, where it's like, and the head sculpt is sick. Captured the hairstyle on the sculpt on that. Good, good. Even the features. How about the eyes? Yeah, has that a twinkle. I'm gonna give it 9.5. 9.5 on that head sculpt. Alright, let's get this plastic situation situated. I'm gonna use the razor, the X-Acto knife on this one. Okay, got one off. Let's get that second one off. Okay, got all the plastic. Let's put that all together. Very sweet. Okay, now the parts in between his wrist here. We're going to switch to one hand, so these should just come off pretty easy. The cape is fabric, very nice, good detail. And then the hand comes right off. And then the part over his forearm there kind of slid up. But when you put the piece back on, all you gotta do is just make sure you apply pressure in the correct direction and don't bend it. So I've got the hand right here. With these gloves, I feel like a surgeon a little bit. But and there it is. I believe it's, yep, it's in. Perfect. And then it slides back down. Okay, so under the armor, he does have all fabric, so they tailored it for him. And the pants, too. The boots are all leather. Like, very impressive job, especially for his size. Amazing. This figure overall, alright, you know what? Now I'm looking directly at him. Give him a 9 3/4. All right, 9 3/4. Impressive. And as far as the hook, we just slide that up a little bit. Make sure the cape has a little bit of play on the ends, so you can do like some kind of flare with it. Point in different directions. A little bit of wire under. Pretty cool. Now I'll put this hand back. However, let's see how it affects the box. Alright, we got the dark saber. This should just go right in pretty easy. No need for too much stress on the figure, his joints, or anything like that. Right, let's take this. I want to isolate the area. Sorry for the radio silence there. We're struggling getting this thing in there. Oh, the thing snapped. See, this is why doing it live. Wow, that sucks. That's the first time that's happened. Okay, so that's why they put extra parts though, which is great. Yeah, the only thing is gonna have to get a precise needle, heat it up, and take that little piece out. So for now, man, that sucks. Alright, so we're gonna have to open this up. Alright, so anyhow, that kind of messes up this episode a little bit, time wise. But here's what the extra pieces are for, so that's great. First time I ever had to do that. You knew it as soon as it happened to you, felt it. Okay, so this is not gonna work. Alright, this is actually a toy time first. I'm gonna have to go get my tools, take that out of the socket, and then I'll get one of the sewing needles and take that little piece out of the hand piece. And, like, I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to have that hand doing that? I don't know. No, this is definitely not one to hold it. There it goes. Alright. Wow. That was easier than I thought, except now I gotta use a needle. Okay. So, we'll get that fixed after we finish up live. He's a badass character, Moff Gideon. They will keep him around, I believe. And let's give him a spin so you can see. Really good job on the details. And then leather around the parts here that go with the forearms. They slide over where the joints are. Very good job on the cape, the sculpt, the head sculpt especially, the armor he wears. They really put the effort into it. Like he's a he's a very villainous character. He's got quite a devious, cerebral side to him, and I am not surprised that they're going to keep him around. So and somehow he's going to be back. So there you have it from Mandalorian season 2. Moff Gideon. All right. Now as far as this goes, put this back. This is a project for after. I'll put him away. And then you know what? We're gonna cap it at the next figure. The next figure will be the last one for today. We're gonna have to spend some time repairing Moff Gideon there. So deciding which one. Okay. Yep. It's gonna be the book of Boba Fett. Boba Fett. We definitely had this one on hold from. We picked this up like 2020, late 2023, I believe. I think the family just got back from the Devils hockey game. So we'll find out momentarily. Yeah, definitely. Flap comes off. And the Book of Boba Fett. There comes that one right here. Beautiful. Comes wrapped in plastic, as always. The image sells it on the front, so you don't need to have it open. We're gonna get that plastic though. Alright. That'll slide it off. So you can see it clear. Okay. The packaging is very plain for these. The effort went into all this extra strip, which illustrates the figure, which is all you need. All you need to see the figure somehow. Alright, an accurate representation is always good. Alright. Same style. Has a slip that comes off with an image. Very nice. Alright. Cool details. And then, alright, this one. Whew, comes with pretty cool looking figure here. Got a rocket, the rocket pack, his backpack, rifles, the spear, some fire effects, some other effects, some hands, I assume, under there. They adopted the plastic tray, like little, stuff. The base is behind them. Okay, nothing in the background there. So yeah, the tray has the extra hands. And then you can see more like a gun, a rifle, that harpoon type of thing. Yeah, pretty cool. Hot Toys is always over the top. They have a lot of cool stuff that always in the works. Okay, so it has the layers. Next layer right here. Okay. Look at that. I don't want to go too far because then something will pop out. Very, very detailed. Again, the fabric for the pants and the under the armor stuff, fabric. And then great job on the paint job on the armor. The boots. Let's see what they're made of. We'll find out soon. Oh man, it's so cool. Even though people have their opinions about the Star Wars stuff, how they're destroying it, he's still a badass character. And then considering looking back over the years and how his myth, his legacy grew, it's just so weird. Like, so little time he was in the movies, and his legacy or his his fandom is, you would think he was in the movie and had words, but he didn't do much. But it was that's pretty cool. I think that's cool, and people still love Boba Fett. He is a badass. Now, like usual, especially in this case, it's gonna be a shame, but I am not going to be displaying him with his backpack, his booster, his heater, whatever you want to call it, his rocket, missile blaster pack. that was banned by McDonald's. That was banned, alright? It was banned because of a choking hazard back in the day from the original toy line. But I'm just kidding about that. Like, it really was, though. So that made the figure even more rare. It never really, you know. So I'm taking the plastic off the stand. On his base stand, it's sand, like the desert there, and little plastic on the plate that says Boba Fett. Very nice, as you can see. And then the pole just screws right into there. Let's make sure it's ready to go. Okay. It should just stop when it's fully secure. Yep, right there. Take this top off. As you can see, very easy to do. Let's see how easy this is to get in there. Alright, it's not going to be easy. There we go. Alright. A little bit of difficulty sliding them down. Alright, the piece came off. Never had that happen before. That's twice. Twice in the same episode where we have something we've never had happen before. Alright, so I'll put this there for now. Alright. Now, as far as the figure goes, alright, the head sculpt. Here we go. Wrapped in plastic. Alright, very cool. The paint job, nailed it. Even with the dent, right? Of course, at the detail. They did a really good job. Oh, look at that. The head sculpt is crazy. I mean, it's a helmet, though, so it shouldn't be hard to really be on point. This will get a 9 3/4. Alright, top score, just because it's a helmet. I mean, it gets a perfect 10. They included the dent, I'm telling you. The details. Great job, Hot Toys. The shoulder pad here, the difference of everything. Oh, beautiful. So we'll take the plastic off. He's got plastic in his wrists, in his wrist pieces there. The feet part look like they're going to slide off pretty much good without any issues. Hopefully the same for both. Great, great. Alright, his hand popped off. So, just pop it back in. Wow. Alright, one more piece of plastic here. Where his wrist and his hand meet up. You gotta be careful with these things when you're holding them, especially when there's like plastic involved. You want to make sure you don't snap anything when you're forcing something else into place. Alright, and then I slid the forearm piece back over. Excuse me. Alright, let's see how tall we have to be to ride this ride. Alright, we're gonna want this hook to be a little bit higher, like right above his belt line. Like something like right over right there somewhere, so we can move him down. And then he has little feet grooves that we're trying to just fit him into. So this has to go down a little bit more. you're watching the struggle of just trying to display it standing up straight in basic form without all the accessories and in a dynamic pose. So you can imagine how much longer it takes to really do it when you have other figures around also that you're trying to incorporate the space to the needs of each figure. All right. Now, this backpack goes on to. Oh, wait, you know what? How hard will it be? Let's see. Let's see. I might end up having the backpack on him. Ooh, all right, all right. His backpack goes into place, snaps into place, scarily, makes a really scary sound, which I didn't like. In this case, this accessory doesn't take much space, so putting it in is always cool. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with the other stuff. I might make an executive decision and decide to do something. Since the box will be close by anyway, it won't be too far away in storage where you know it's more recent going in, so it'll be easy to pull it out and take whatever I need out for it. So that's what I will do when the time comes if I decide to accessorize. So, again, thank you to Zap Comics. That's another one. They sent me the picture, and I was like, yes, most definitely send that over. Uh, I'll be right over to get that. And really great job, Hot Toys. We didn't give the spin yet, so let's give the spin. 360 always to get a little perspective. Great job on the armor all around the shoulder pads, the helmet, the rocket blaster, the missile right there, the rocket, whatever you want to call it. The fabric, the tailoring was great. I mean, like always, they pay really high attention to things. The boots, not leather, it's actually sculpt. But it looks like leather. The paint job on it's good. Okay, great job. Definitely, he's still a badass character. Boba Fett, people are gonna love him still forever. And if they do something right with him, oh, it'll be epic, epic for sure. Like there's no way people would deny it. So there you have it. That's triple play. I think we're gonna call off the rest of the show. We'll come back and do another one if we feel the energy. We're gonna eat, maybe enjoy the football game, and then call it a night because we got to go to work. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching live. Thanks for watching on the rewind. We hope you liked it. It was a Hot Toys triple play once again, live unboxing. Thank you, Zap Comics, and thank you for everyone watching live. Thanks to everyone watching on the rewind. We hope you enjoy. Uh, we're looking forward to getting this room tour going soon because we've got just a good amount more to go through before we can go through what the display looks like. So we'll see you next time. Same toy time, same toy channel. Don't forget to take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and be safe, everybody. Peace.